Folks, let me ask you something. When did fairness and equality in America turn into discrimination and quotas? Senator John Kennedy just ripped the mask off this whole so-called diversity, equity, inclusion agenda, and what he exposed should outrage every single American. You need to hear this.
Senator Kennedy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. General, how are you? You can discriminate on any number of things, and shouldn't discriminate on any of them, not an illegitimate characteristic, but let's just take race. Do you think race should be used to harm a person?
It's illegal to use race either to affirmatively try to help or discriminate against an individual.
It's wrong to use race to harm somebody.
Yes, sir.
It's wrong to harm somebody because of their race.
It's illegal and un-American.
Yeah, it's okay to harm them legally and appropriately because they're an a-hole, but not because of their race, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, it's also wrong and illegal to help somebody because of their race.
That is correct.
I mean, that's illegal, right?
Under our Supreme Court precedents and our laws, that is correct.
Okay. But we still have institutions, even after the Supreme Court's opinion, we still have institutions in America, some in government, certainly some in the private sector. I'm thinking of some of our universities who insist on implementing quotas. And that's what you're going after, as I understand it.
I'm aggressively seeking to end those quotas. They're illegal and un-American.
Okay. And that's really what we're talking about, is quotas. And the American people don't support quotas. They just don't. I think most Americans don't think about race as much as people in Washington, D.C. do. The American people they understand that souls don't have a color. They believe that to a bear, all of us taste the same, like chicken. So this obsession now with diversity, equity, and inclusion, it's not really, it's a pretty phrase, but it's not diversity. Who's against diversity? That's like being against golden retrievers. Who's against equity? Who's against inclusion? So they pretty it up, but they're really talking about quotas. And it's illegal, and it's immoral, and it's un-American, and it exists. And I'm watching it happen in our universities. Harvard, I wish it weren't the case. Incredible university, really bright people, but it's clear they believe in diversity and equity and inclusion and the right to hurt Jewish people.
Welcome back to Jace Manwa. Before we get started, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a breakdown of what's really going on in our country. Now let's get into it. Senator John Kennedy just laid out exactly what so many Americans have been saying for years, but Washington elites refuse to admit. The hearing with the general wasn't just about diversity, equity, and inclusion. It was about exposing the truth that DEI has turned into nothing more than a quota system, plain and simple. Here's the reality: nobody is against diversity. Nobody is against fairness or inclusion. Those are common sense values. But what's being pushed under the banner of DEI in our universities, our government agencies, and even in private corporations is something totally different. They've taken those good words and twisted them into a weapon for discrimination. Kennedy called it what it is: quotas. And let's be clear, using race to harm someone is wrong. It's illegal, it's immoral, and it goes against the very foundation of this country. But here's what the left doesn't want to admit: it's just as wrong to give someone a leg up simply because of their race. That's discrimination too. Our laws and our Supreme Court have already made that crystal clear. Yet we still see institutions, especially the Ivy League schools, pushing this nonsense. Harvard, one of the most prestigious universities in the world, has been caught red-handed promoting so-called equity, while at the same time discriminating against Jewish students. Think about that. In 2025, in America, we have major universities openly undermining equal treatment under the law. What have we come to as a nation when anti-Semitism is being excused under the banner of diversity? And here's the truth that Senator Kennedy highlighted. Most Americans don't even think about race the way Washington does. Everyday people don't obsess over identity politics. They understand that at the end of the day, we're all equal in the eyes of God and equal under the Constitution. Our souls don't have a color. That's what America is supposed to stand for. This obsession with DEI quotas is tearing the country apart, and it's completely un-American. The general admitted he's aggressively working to end these quotas, and that's exactly what we need, leaders who will stand up to the political correctness and fight for actual equality. Because the American people don't want quotas. They don't want special treatment. They want fairness, opportunity, and the ability to succeed based on merit. So I'll say this. Don't let the elites and the bureaucrats fool you with pretty words. Diversity, equity, inclusion sounds nice, but behind the curtain it's discrimination dressed up as virtue. It's wrong, it's illegal, and it has no place in the United States of America. If you agree that this country should return to the principles of equal opportunity and stop this nonsense with quotas, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Jace Manwa, and share this with someone who needs to hear the truth. Together, we can push back against the lies and stand up for the values that built this nation.